cancel him. Let's just not play him. Be better.
Anything you can say about that one? I have an interesting question.
Well, you know, I don't really have any real wisdom on the thing. I mean, number one, I think they're a good team.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's that part of it. And so, you know, Merton missed enough to get hit hard, and he threw a couple pitches that I thought were pretty good pitches that got hit hard. And in the meantime, we got sort of bowed down, dominated at the plate. And it wasn't one of those colossal just breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. You know, you walk away feeling like you just embarrassed yourself with poor play. There were a couple of those, but without, I just think we just sort of got beat. Got beat soundly.
Is there anybody else that you have considered for the midweek? I mean, it seems like you're trying everybody, but nothing's really sticking.
Well, there is nobody else. We'll be recycle what we've done, and I mean, this is it. This is what we got.
Is there any positives? Anybody that you have seen anything good from? Maybe.
I mean, you know, this guy Sparling's only, you know, we just threw him into the fire a week or so ago because you know, he was full on redshirting that guy, and then some guys got hurt. And he's the guy in there for when the 4 runs are scored. But in spite of that, from what we've seen in just a couple games, I'm happy with him. He'll pitch again. He'll do all right. Manarino was okay. Fielding did fine. I mean,
who else hurt? Is Martin hurt?
Martin is hurt. Kyle Davis is hurt, and you never even saw Vargas. You know, we thought he was getting there. No, all of a sudden it's barking again. So
you think, is Merton a matter of health or rustiness or the whole package?
See, the matter of the health thing is a mystery to me because he's been fully cleared. Okay, and so then we're just left to he's feeling something in there. He just is. But yet, in terms of structural damage, he had an MRI, so that part's been clear. It's not like we're sending him out there hurt. So there's a little, I don't know what to call it, tenderness, pain, discomfort. And I actually think that it's more of, for him, because he didn't pitch all fall. You know, it's a knee surgery. It's a hernia deal. So this is basically November for him, but it's time to get better command out of him.
Right.
The velocity is good enough. I mean, it's upper 80s. The bite on the curveball is good enough. The slider's inconsistent. The change is inconsistent. It's about now, if he's going to help us, if he's going to be good, it's about him being able to have command of his stuff. He doesn't walk a lot of guys, but there's no command of the zone. We're getting down, we're sort of heading into the home stretch, so if it's going to happen, it's got to happen like soon.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, I think, that we don't have a midweek game next week. Everybody should be available this weekend. These guys, we made the determination with Merton we'd only pitch him once a week. Well, it's 3 innings tonight, so he's got to be available on at least Saturday. You know, yeah. I don't know if that answers your question or not. I look for more from him.
Okay.
What did you think about them shifting on Sparks and McClanahan? Is that something the first time you guys have seen that with them too?
No. That we played them once before, you may know, and they did exactly the same thing then. And so, this coaching staff has played against us for 3 years, and those guys have played against them for 3 years, and so that's what their charts show, and that's the way they decided to pitch to them with that shift. So, yeah, good for them.
When you see that, do you tell them to change their approach at all?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I don't see the wisdom in that. So we'll just take our time. We haven't seen anybody else do that. The fact of the matter is, it's probably pretty good strategery. I mean, Sparks has driven balls in gaps that way, but he's not a guy that, I mean, he rolls over ground balls, so it's probably a good move.